and just ease this one.
Is there one remind you feel comfortable?
I wouldn't think too hard about it. I'm probably equally uncomfortable. It's all good. Let's see.
Okay, how everybody doing tonight? We got a birthday boy over here. We got some baseball players back here. We got some ranchers over here. We got it all going on. We got some doctors over here. We got some girlfriends over here. Okay, how about starting with something positive after we've all thawed out from last week, which, by the way, I don't know about y'all, but we lost power for 48 hours, woke up as 37 degrees in the house, and stayed that way. That was upstairs. Downstairs was worse, but I know that the message of this song may get us through. Something good is gonna happen. I can feel it in the air. Something good is gonna happen. When it does, I'm gonna be there. 'Cause I can feel my luck changing, even though it ain't changed yet. My heart is like that wheel of fortune. Step right up, I'll take our beds. I bet I'll find a girl who loves me. We can't stand to be apart. We're gonna fly away together, wing to wing and heart to heart. 'Cause something good is gonna happen. I can feel it in the air. Something good is gonna happen. When it does, I'm gonna be there. Okay, Christian, do something. I bet I'll find a girl who loves me. We can't stand to be apart. We're gonna fly away together, wing to wing, heart to heart. 'Cause something good is gonna happen. I can feel it in the air. Something good is gonna happen. When it does, I'm gonna be there. Something good is gonna happen. When it does, I'm gonna be there. I can feel it in the air. All right, yes. I hope something good's going to happen. You know, that song, I wrote that quite a while ago, and, you know, people always are asking me about songs. You know, how did that song come about? And they assume that oftentimes that you write a sad song because you're sad. You write a happy song because you're happy. Sometimes it's like that, but sometimes it's trying to cheer yourself up. You write a happy song when you're actually sad. That particular song, this was back when I was living in LA some years ago, and I've been living with woman for a few years, and we were breaking up, and I went back to the apartment to pick up the last of my stuff, and I said, I just got a new song. Do you want to hear it? And she said, yeah, okay, I guess so. And she was probably thinking it was going to be a breakup song or something, and it was, something good is going to happen. So, that was, I think it wasn't like I was happy about the breakup, but I wanted to look on the positive side. And actually, let me tell you who we are. I'm Al Staehely. This is my son, Christian Staehely. And I grew up in Austin. Christian grew up in Houston. And but back way before I was thinking anything about having a son, I moved to L.A. back in the early 70s and joined a band called Spirit. And a lot of y'all here are too young to remember, but I got a feeling, hey, we go. Had a feeling the birthday boy might know. And it was, we did an album for Epic Records, and we toured the U.S., Canada, headlined Carnegie Hall, did all kinds of things. And I want to do a song from that album, although that was primarily a rock band. There was a song that it was an acoustic song, and it was written in Topanga Canyon one morning. I was at my friend Matt Andes' house, great guitar player, who was in the group JoJo Gunn. And this is what happened. Sitting around drinking cowboy coffee. Picking in the morning with my friend Matthew, drinking cowboy coffee and thinking of something to do. The cat's on the table, crying to be fed. I can't put this guitar down while there's a tune in my head. Stumped on the second verse, went up the driveway again. Old friends of Matthew's, John and Marsh were their names. A slap on the back and a hard handshake. Hey John, how you been? I lost my lady and my job last week, said John with a grin. Hey, Matt, let's pay a call on Durwood Curly. Hop in the car, we'll head on down. Hope we're not too early. They're talking about the things we're gonna do. But when our ship comes in, it's been a mellow morning, just the way every day should begin. It's been a mellow morning. All right, thank you. What do you feel like doing, Christian?
Oh, man, I'm just happy to be here.
Christian's got some songs, too. We're as soon as whatever he feels like it, we're going to feature in some that he's written. Let me tell you a little bit about, can I brag about my son just a little bit? I mean, fathers have to do that, right? He grew up here in Houston, went to Lamar High School, and then played baseball for Lamar, went to Princeton University, was a pitcher for Princeton, and pitched the winning game against Harvard, and they won the Ivy League championship.
I mean, it was Harvard. I mean, nerds. Nerds.
They had the worst baseball field, too. I mean, you think as well endowed as they were, they should get a new baseball field. They didn't even have proper bleachers.
Do y'all know what he means when he says well endowed? It's not what you think.
Any rate, but actually, Christian, when he was in high school, he was the only baseball player I think that was played cello in the orchestra. So he started out as a musician, but as a cello player, and then he started picking up guitar and started writing songs. I started writing really good songs, and then in Princeton, he took some music classes, wrote some better songs, got out of Princeton, got drafted by the Seattle Mariners, played a couple of years with those guys, played in the Italian League, went to Nashville, decided that to work on the music. After a couple of years in Nashville, decided he wanted to go to law school. I had nothing to do with convincing him to do that. That was totally his idea. But so he hadn't been playing much music lately. So I said, Christian, you got to come play this gig with me. We got to get you playing. So now with all that build-up, there's got to be a song you'd like to do for him, Christian.
Sure. Thank you for that very warm introduction. So when he asked me to come play, I was like, man, I've said no so many times lately because of all the stuff going on and me not playing very much. And I said, well, I'll just say yes and figure it out later. Sure enough, I come over to my dad's house around 7 p.m. tonight going, all right, well, I haven't practiced at all, so I better just play a little bit to remember see if I can still play. So I think I remember some songs. Here's a song. Actually, I think y'all know John, or at least Taylor I know knows John. Yeah, you know John as well. One of my buddies got married, and it was really cool of him, really. He basically hired me to write a song for his wedding and record it and print out the CDs for his wedding and stuff. So I sat down with him, was taking notes. I was like, okay, well, like, how do you feel about her? And like, let me write this song for you, like, catered to you. And anyway, we wrote this song. You should know that it didn't work out. They're divorced now. The reason why I say that is this song's a little bit, maybe sappy, but now there's another layer. Don't ever wake me from this dream. Now that I know what love means, I'll never be alone again to go through life with my best friend. Don't ever wake me from this dream. So it's said and it's true. I'm so mad about you. We first met when we were young. Who would have guessed what we'd become? I'm sure now they'd rather me change the words to "I'm so mad at you," but I'm not rewriting it. I'm not going to do it.
Well, one time I'll tell you another sad love story. I was driving from down Highway 71 from Austin back to Houston. This is many years ago before Wilma. And I thought I was in love with the woman sitting next to me. And by the way, any of you guys out there, if you're thinking about marrying an actress, don't do it. Because at the time, Christian was 10 years old, and he said, "Dad, she's an actress. How do you know if you can believe what she says? She might be acting." He was smarter than I was at any rate. We were driving down the highway. I told her I loved her, and she turned to me and said, "What's wrong with you?" I said, "Are you saying, what's wrong with you for loving me?" And she said, "Yeah." And so right then and there, I knew that things may not be as they should, but there could be a song there. Oh, what's wrong with you for loving me? When you've seen how crazy I can be, the only flaw in you that I can see is what's wrong with you for loving me. Well, you'll find there's a wine that comes from France, and your mind is full of common sense. Well, you're right as rain about every little thing. The only flaw in you I see is what's wrong with you for loving me. I'm living large, baby, when you call my name. I don't care much about fortune or fame. Loving you is what I do best. I can't seem to get a handle on all the rest of what's wrong with you for loving me. I want you to play a little bit, Chris. I'm living large, baby, when you call my name. I don't care much about fortune or fame. Loving you is what I do best. I can't seem to get a handle on all the rest of what's wrong with you for loving me. Oh, my love for you runaway train. Well, it's that big old powerful thing that keeps me sane. I don't care where it's going long as I get to ride. I blow my own whistle too. Oh, what's right with me is loving you. Oh, what's right with me is loving you. Oh, what's right with me is loving you. All right, thank you. By the way, I don't know if y'all know it, but you see that sign back there that says "Own the Air." We're streaming live, and if you haven't been following any of the Mucky Duck shows, you can go to YouTube, and the series of shows that they stream live is called Live from Norfolk Street. You can also become a contributing member, but even if you're not, you can see the shows live, and they stay up there. So you can, if you miss a show, you can go up there, and they do a good job. If you haven't seen them, they've got 3 cameras up here, and Teresa's back there being the director, switching cameras, doing the close-ups, and Joe's back there giving it the good sound. And any rate, hello out there. I think my friend from Brazil is watching tonight. He was said he was going to be watching. Dario. We were talking about a band I used to be in, Spirit. Let me play one of my favorite Spirit songs written by the late Randy California. It's nature's way of telling you something's wrong. It's nature's way of telling you in a song. It's nature's way of receiving you. It's nature's way of retrieving you. It's nature's way of telling you something's wrong. It's nature's way of telling you in a breeze. It's nature's way of telling you dying trees. It's nature's way of receiving you. It's nature's way of retrieving you. It's nature's way of telling you something's wrong. It's nature's way, it's nature's way. It's nature's way, it's nature's way. It's nature's way of telling you in a breeze. It's nature's way of telling you dying trees. It's nature's way of receiving you. It's nature's way of retrieving you. It's nature's way of telling you something's wrong. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Song was from, I think, 70, 71. Still seems relevant today. Tell you something else is relevant every day. Relevant. And that is that some of us guys, sometimes we need to upgrade our routine, our act, as you ladies are more than happy to remind us of. And this song It's called Trust Me, She Said. Trust me, she said, in a tiny little voice. Trust me, she said, I will free you from choice. Trust me, she said, I know better than you what you need to survive, what will make you feel alive. Trust me, trust me, trust me, she said. I trust you, I said, without blinking an eye. 'Cause lately I've been living a shabby little life. I'll gladly try to your way. You draw the lines. I'm sure your version of me will be better than mine. Trust me, trust me, trust me, she said. Trust me, trust me, she said. You be the artist and I'll be the clay. Mold me, shape me, pull me every which way until you get me like you like me. Maybe we'll find your version of me will be better than mine. Oh, baby.
Where's Uncle John when you need him?
Trust me, she said, I see you're bored with yourself. Trust me, 'cause you must be somebody else. You got a great act, but it's getting sort of stale. I got a version of you, ain't no way it can fail. Trust me, trust me, trust me, she said. Ooh, oh, trust me, trust me, trust me, she said. Help me out with the trust me, said. Trust me, you be the artist. Trust me, I'll be the clay. Trust me, mold me, shape me, pull me every which way. Trust me, get me like you like me now, and trust me, maybe we'll find. Trust your version of me will be better than mine. Come on and trust the little girl with the tiny little voice. Trust that girl, she will free you from choice. You be the artist now, I'll be the clay. Mold me, shape me, pull me every which way. There we go. Now trust me, yeah. It's hard to give it that big rock and roll ending on acoustic guitar, but you know,
Well, yeah.
we do what we can.
I kind of sort of know this. I know like 10% of every song, so.
Makes it more exciting.
Yeah, me too. What's happening?
You feel like doing another one, young man?
Yeah. I've done this one a while. See if I can do it. Song's called Cruise Control. Funny thing about this song is I've never had a car that had cruise control because they've all been so old until recently.
So she took it to the city. Eyes grew wide. It was the sound of hearts beating and sibilant sighs. It was the nighttime. Whoa, it was the right time. Makes you wanna lose control. You know you wish you had. Instead you're stuck in cruise control. And now you want it bad, so bad. You say you want it so bad. You want it so bad. Back to the middle after the start when you took her to and you broke her heart. It was her first time, not to be her last time, Oh, so you took her to the city and out to the bars with her feet firm on the ground, but her head in the stars. It was the nighttime. Whoa, it was the right time. It makes you wanna lose control. You know you wish you had. Instead you're stuck in cruise control. And now you want it bad, so bad. You say it makes you wanna lose control. You know you wish you had. Instead you're stuck in cruise control. And now you want it bad, so bad. You say you want it so, don't you know? I tried my best to behave. You're just a ripple coming out of my wave, makes you wanna lose control. You know you wish you had. Instead you're stuck in cruise control. And now you want it bad, so bad. You say it makes you wanna lose control. You know you wish you had. Instead you're stuck in cruise control. And now you want it bad.
Thank you.
That's a great song.
I didn't
So-
forget any words.
You didn't.
I'm gonna just pat myself on the back for not forgetting anything.
Want to do Bluer Side?
I love that song.
Song written in Austin, Texas. My mother's house, your grandmother's house, called the Bluer Side of Town. What? The birds don't know the sun's gone down. They keep on singing just the same. She doesn't know she's playing around. Another woman is whispering his name on the bluer side of town. I sit all alone, remembering a time her love was sweeter than any love I've known. Never thought one day you would find me on the bluer side of town, where broken hearts are found, and love is just a cruel memory. On the bluer side of town is where I'll be. Oh, she comes to stay on the bluer side of town, where broken hearts are found, and love is just a cruel memory. On the bluer side of town is where I'll be. But late at night she misses him. Soon she'll know just who he's kissing. On the bluer side of town, where broken hearts are found, and love is just a cruel memory. On the bluer side of town, where broken hearts are found, is where I'll be, where I'll be, oh, where I'll be. Thank you. That song, along with some others we've been playing, like Trust Me, is on album I did back in the 80s. Was released in Europe on Polydor Records, and more recently on Steady Boy Records out of Austin. And if you're ever interested in hearing some of these songs again, go up to Spotify, and if you can spell my last name, and that's the hard part. Hey, we've been to Topanga, we've been to Austin, we've been various places, but let's go to Brazil. There was a time that I was going to Brazil, and I've always loved that Brazilian music, and it kind of and it kind of led me to write a few Brazilian influenced songs. This one is in a little town called Pipa up in the northeast of Brazil. There's a little place I know, a beach town in Brazil. Swinging in a hammock there makes my world stand still. I wait for you to join me, sweet solitude for two. I wait for you. Birds have never seen are singing songs I've never heard. The sea, she whispers in my ear and soothes me with her words. The moon lights up your face, but it's just a photograph. I wait for you. There's a little place I know, a beach town in Brazil. caipirinhas and guitars. I never get my fill. The wind and sea orchestrate for me and help me write this song while I wait for you. I wait for you. I dream of you. Thank you. Yeah, I wrote a few of those, kind of inspired a few songs that I don't presume to call true bossa nova, since I'm not a true Brazilian. So I refer to those three songs as my bossa gringo trilogy. And actually, want to hear one more from the trilogy before the... Are we still in a Brazilian mood, or are we ready to move on to another continent? Okay. This one was written in Rio. It is called Your Man in Rio. Your man in Rio is thinking of you. Your man in Rio is tried and true. Your man in Rio is singing the blues. The beat's bossa nova, but the words are for you. Lapa has samba. I've got a room with a view of Copacabana, but Texas has you. I wrote you a letter, I mailed it today to the queen of the desert. I had something to say. Your man in Rio remembers your charms, and like the Redeemer, your welcoming arms. Your man in Rio is singing the blues. The beat's bossa nova, but the words are for you. I'm your man in Rio. I'm your man in Rio. I'm your man in Rio. Tall and tan in Rio. I'm your man. Okay, back to America. What you want to do, Christian? How about?
Feel the heat.
Okay.
Is it time for that?
We probably don't have any New Yorkers in the house, or do we? Ah, we have a New Yorker? Okay, then this song's for you. Written in New York City on the 4th of July. It's called Feel the Heat. It's 4th of July, New York City, and I'm really feeling the heat. Cops on horseback in Central Park, on Broadway they're pounding their beats. Black men playing jungle drums out on Amsterdam streets. But I'm light-skinned, fair-headed from out of town, and I can really feel the heat. So lay me on your quilted bed, make me feel the things you said. Turn on your window fan. Tell me I'm your favorite man. 'Cause it's 4th of July, New York City, and now fireworks all around. They're drinking beer up in the Bronx, but you never know what's going on in Chinatown. The Upper East Side is all deserted. They have houses at the beach, but they're hanging out in Harlem, and man, you can really feel the heat. So lay me on your big old bed, make me feel the things you say. Turn on your window fan and tell me I'm your favorite man. 'Cause the city eats a man alive, needs your loving to survive. Bowery bum with an anchor tattooed on his right hand. The sailor missed the boat and spent the last 20 years on land. Now he plays with children in a fire-plug fountain and feels complete. Sailing empty bottles down the gutter, he is now captain of his fleet. But when you're living down in the village with all these dykes and queens, well, independence stays every day, like any day you've seen. So lay me on your big old bed, make me feel the things you say. Turn on your window fan and tell me I'm your favorite man. Making love on cool white sheets, and I can really, really feel the heat. Whoa, I can really feel your heat. Oh, I can really feel your heat, baby. It feels so sweet every time we meet. Every time, every time, every time, every time. Your lips meet my eyes. Oh, I can feel it. Oh, Lord, I can feel it. I can really feel your heat. Yeah, if you've ever been to see Tony Bennett, who, by the way, is one of my idols, and after every song, he goes. Of course, he's got a balcony to work to, he's got people in the back. You always put me in a love trance. It always starts with a slow dance, teaching me about true romance. You always put me in a love trance. No toys, no tricks, no fancy lingerie. She keeps it simple when she comes to play. All she needs is some time away. Time to put me in a love trance. She always puts me in a love trance. It always starts with a slow dance, teaching me about true romance. My baby puts me in a love trance. Sometimes she dances to the radio, giving me a little private show for me to see, not for you to know. My baby puts me in a love trance. She always puts me in a love trance. It always starts with a slow dance, teaching me about true romance. My baby puts me in a love trance. I don't know or care how she does it, as long as she never stops. All I know is when she does what she does, I just can't get enough, and I go deep into a love trance. Love trance. Do something trancy on the guitar. Love trance. Love trance. She always puts me in a love trance. It always starts with a real slow dance, teaching me about true romance. My baby puts me in a love trance. I never ever really had a chance. You always put me in a love trance. Thank you.
We should have a sitar up here for that one.
Oh, the reason we were laughing at the beginning that Christian hadn't played that song with me before, and I just started playing it. He said, "What key's it in?" And I knew why he was laughing. I mean, he wanted to know what key it was in, but there's an inside joke there, because I told him years ago, when I was in college, my band got hired to back up Chuck Berry in Houston and in Galveston. And we played, we got there got set up, this club the first night, and we thought Chuck would kind of show up for maybe a rehearsal or something, but no. In fact, the club owner didn't even know if he was in town yet. It was so that we go back to the hotel, we get dressed, we come back. The club is packed. The owner is sweating bullets because he didn't know if Chuck is even in town. He hadn't heard from him. He said, "Well, you guys start playing." So we started playing, and we're about 45 minutes into set, and I'm standing up here playing. I see the front door swinging open. Here comes Chuck Berry with his Gibson guitar case in one hand and a blonde in the other. Walks up to the stage, puts the case down, puts on the guitar, walks up, just kind of looks at us, plugs in, and just starts playing. He didn't tell us what song, he didn't tell us what key or anything. He just had to follow it, had to look, see where his hands are. And
Basically what I'm doing.
basically what Christian is doing.
What chord is that?
And so, okay, so at any rate, we got through that night. The next night was really great. Well, a couple years later, when I moved to L.A., the first gig I got out there before joining Spirit was backing up Chuck Berry at the San Bernardino Auditorium. So I go back, so I'm backstage, and I go up to him, I say, "Chuck, I don't know if you remember me. I played with you back in Texas, and I know how you like to work. I know you don't like to tell us what song you're going to play, but
Passive
if you would just turn around and shout the key, that would help. And he said, man, I'll give you a 4-bar intro. I said, okay, never mind. Yeah, he figured by the time he went, you ought to be able to figure it out by then. Which reminds me, I wrote a song. In, yeah, I wanted to write a song in that old rock and roll style, and I was in Germany doing a tour with John Cipollina, who, for those of you who know these things, the San Francisco bands, used to be in a band called what was that band he was in? And then
Cipollina?
yeah,
Cipollina was Quicksilver Messenger.
Quicksilver Messenger Service. Thank you. And then Nick Gravenitis, who was in and had wrote Born in Chicago and was in a band with called Electric Flag. Now this is going to mean nothing to these tables out here, but some of these people were kind of legends of their time. And but anyway, we were doing this tour of Germany, and we were playing this one gig, and this one we noticed like three nights in a row in different towns, the same young woman was standing in front of the stage watching the show. And then she never tried to say anything to the band or anything, but we noticed that she was there the next night in a different town, and then the next night in a different town. And so Cipollina got curious and started talking to her and found out that she worked in a bank in Berlin, but she wanted to be a singer, and she was into kind of blues rock, the kind of stuff we were playing, and loved Janis Joplin. And so that led to, with a little bit of poetic license, this song called Time Bomb. An ex-majorette and leatherette and miniskirt and boots. That's it. Hadn't played this in a long time. Ex-majorette and leatherette and miniskirt and boots. 65 style was coming back in 92. Working for the bank, but she'd rather sing the blues. She digs Billie Holiday, Janis Joplin too. She's a time bomb, about to explode. She's a time bomb, nobody knows. She's a time bomb, a tick-tock, tick-tock. You can hear her brain ticking like a cheap alarm clock. A junior vice president in charge of small loans dropped his calculator when she walked into the room. She was everything he'd wanted since he'd left the boys' school. His interest rate was rising, it was hard to keep his cool. She's a time bomb, about to explode. Time bomb, nobody knows. She's a time bomb, a tick-tock, tick-tock. You can hear her brain ticking like a cheap alarm clock. They made a day for dinner, candlelight and wine. Shared their hopes and fears, they were both feeling fine. An American Express, green card, paid the bill. His 2-year-old Toyota took him home across the hill. She's a time bomb, about to explode. She's a time bomb, nobody knows. She's a time bomb, a tick-tock, tick-tock. You can hear her brain ticking like a cheap alarm clock. It was a simple ceremony on a sunny day in June. The bride had butterflies as she stood next to her groom. Till death do us part, she shouted loud and clear. But when it came her turn, she stuttered in her eye there was a tear. He got a quick promotion, another came real soon. He had everything he wanted, except a son to leave it to. Told his wife, let's make a baby. Much to his surprise, she said, I love you, but I'm leaving. Was a rock and roll goodbye. She's a time bomb, about to explode. She's a time bomb, nobody knows. She's a time bomb, a tick-tock, tick-tock. You can hear her brain ticking like a cheap alarm Seen in Austin, Texas, fronting her own band. At the Continental Club, there was barely room to stand. Living out a fantasy like everybody should. Now I hear she's 31. She's talking motherhood. She's a time bomb, about to explode. She's a time bomb. Nobody knows. She's a landmine. You better watch your step. She's a wild kind that can be kept. She's a time bomb. A tick tock, using your brain, floating like a cheap alarm clock. She's a time bomb. More or less. Okay, over to you, Christian. It's your turn, baby.
Oh, Lord. Let's see here. All right, let's see. Dad's telling all these stories in between songs and stuff. Here's a song that I wrote in college as a assignment in class. I can't remember what the assignment was anymore, but it was to write a song, I know that. And I wrote it about my dad. It's called Feedback, which was the name of the record he did with Spirit in 1971? 1971? Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, it's called Feedback.
Search through the tape racks, 'cause I'm tired of radio playback. Come cross an old one, its face worn thin, and go salt the covers like highways tear up rubber. It's dusty and jelly, but there's spirit inside. So sit back and relax and listen to feedback. I'm sold, I know I'm sold as I go through each track. Some people make it, they're charmed from birth. Some people fake it, for that they are cursed, and for others they remain the same. They don't sell out, they don't need the fame. They remain little secrets, yeah, little secrets. Remain little secrets, yeah, little secrets. You may have missed out on material things, but you have a history and it's stained in your strings. And all of the scratches that adorn your guitar are all time in memories of who you are. So sit back and relax and listen to feedback. I'm sold, I know I'm sold as I go through each track. Some people make it, they're charmed from birth, while some people fake it, but that they are cursed, and for others they remain the same. They don't sell out, they don't need the fame. They remain little secrets, yeah, little secrets. Remain little secrets, yeah, little secrets. Oh, look what you did. 'cause they remain the same. They don't sell out, they don't need the fame. They remain little secrets, yeah, little secrets. Remain little secrets, yeah, little secrets.
Thank you. Mercy of the Moon? Sound like you're about to play Mercy of the Moon?
Which one?
Mercy.
Ah.
Were you about to play? It kind of
Okay.
sounded like you were about to play that.
Oh, yeah, Christian had a good idea. And I think there's, what, a full moon or almost full moon out tonight? Almost. I wrote a song once called Mercy of the Moon. And it was, actually, you can find that one on Spotify too, but in a couple of places, not only my version, but Marty Ballin, one of the lead singers from the Jefferson Airplane, Jefferson Starship, was a friend of mine, and he always liked that song. He recorded it in one of his solo albums, and here it is. I'm at the mercy of the moon. She can take me where she will, run me ragged, stand me still, turn me cold or make me swoon. I'm at the mercy of the moon. And tonight I see the light pouring down all over you. And as the dew begins to fall and your lips begin to call, I'm in too deep now to refuse. You say you love me, and I know that tonight you really do. But tomorrow comes too soon, and you'll sing another tune, and you'll find somebody new. But tonight we're at the mercy of the moon. She can take us where she will, run us ragged, stand us still, turn us cold and make us swoon. We're at the mercy of the moon. And if I could freeze this frame that shows your body close to mine, I would give up this fight for Can't forget that your last name is his instead of mine. I'm at the mercy of the moon. You're at the mercy of the moon. We're at the mercy of the moon. Thank you. Actually, one night, Wilma and I were sitting around with Jimmy Dale Gilmore and his wife. Some of you, I'm sure, know who Jimmy is. And thank you for coming, Doc. Good night.
Good to see you, man.
Too many slow songs, right? I put you to sleep. Well, she's out of town this week. But I'll get you back next time. But we were sitting around, passing the guitar around, playing songs, and I played that song, and Jimmy's wife, Janet, said, "That's the most romantic cheating song I've ever heard." I hadn't thought about that, but I guess she's right. Okay, yeah, we're putting people to sleep here. We need to pep this thing up. Here's one that I know Taylor likes. Don't you go looking for love, 'cause you know it's bad luck. If you go looking for love, it's gonna run and hide. Don't you go looking for love, 'cause you never find it, baby. Everybody knows that when you're looking, you can't get nothing cooking, Lord, with love. Don't you go chasing that love, 'cause you never catch it. You only catch it when you trip and fall. Or when you ain't looking for love, it'll sneak up behind you, baby. And don't you go looking, I tell you this, when you're looking, you can't even find a kiss, let alone love. Loved and lost, but I won me a few. Now look night after night in all the right places. Winter Chicago, I looked on the outside. I went to New York City, Detroit too. Traveled to Hollywood, might say I was a troubadour for love. Went back home to Texas to sue. Love. I'm a looking for love. Are you looking for love? Everybody knows that when you're looking, or when you're looking, you can't get nothing cooking, Lord, with love. One day I quit looking for love, and to my surprise, I found myself staring into true love's eyes. See, love snuck up on me without a sound, and it pushed my head over heels, down, down, down on the ground. Tell the truth when I say, wasn't looking, no. I sure got something cooking now in love. Tell you the truth when I say I wasn't looking, I was not looking, no, but I sure got something cooking. Sure got something cooking now with love. What else you want to hear, Taylor? Okay. Taylor's asking for the songs that haven't played in a long. I don't know if I've ever played this song at the Mucky Duck, but let's try it. Let's try. Let's try it again. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay. 2 minute miles between us. To be true for very long. Despite all our good intentions, it's too hard, Lord, it's too hard to be that strong. We don't want to do wrong, but we start chipping away at our love. Baby, 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 we gotta quit chipping away at our love. We start feeling so insecure. Neither one of us wants to be the fool. We're so afraid that we might suffer. Well, we gotta get closer. We gotta get tougher and quit chipping away at our love. Oh, Lord, we gotta quit chipping away at our love. I said we gotta be careful, we gotta beware. A little hole in our heart can become a big tear. If I could, I would control these emotions and heal jealous hearts, stop the erosion and the chipping away of good love. of us wants to be the fool. We're so afraid that we might suffer. Well, we gotta get closer, or we gotta get tougher, and quit chipping away at our love. Kind of dramatic, isn't it? Actually, that was, some songs are just ideas that you get. That make a good idea for song. That was written a long time ago, but it was about real life. My real life at that time.
About Wide-Eyed and Innocent.
Okay. We have a request from Christian for Wide-Eyed and Innocent. Oh, come on, let's start it again. We were wide-eyed and innocent. Ooh, we wanted too much too soon. We were wide-eyed and innocent in the soft pale light of a sweet summer moon. When you first sit down, you had a smooth face and a clean slate, but now they're both etched deep with lines. Oh, blue-eyed ambitious, and the world looks so delicious, but you went back for seconds too many times. But we were wide-eyed and innocent. Ooh, we wanted too much too soon. We were wide-eyed and innocent. Oh, baby, in the soft pale light of a sweet summer moon. Oh, we fell in love in the soft pale light of a sweet summer moon. We were wide-eyed and innocent. Ooh, we wanted too much too soon. We were wide-eyed and innocent. Oh, baby, in the soft pale light of a sweet summer moon. Used to see jaded dreamers who'd been stepped on one too many times. who you could not understand how they could be so weak. Oh, but now your slip is showing and your soul is slipping down into the streets. And your smile so rusty, baby, I can almost hear it squeak. But we were wide-eyed and innocent. Ooh, we wanted too much too soon. We were wide-eyed and innocent. Oh, baby, in the soft bay light of a sweet summer moon. Oh, we fell in love in the soft bay light of a sweet summer moon. Oh, baby, we always wanted a little too much too soon. I have no idea what time it is. We may have overstayed our welcome.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit.
What is that?
He said it's time for you to play another song. Get up there, monkey, and sing, is what he said. All right, so here's a song I wrote called "It's All Right Here." I wish I had a capo, but it's okay. Sorry. Okay. The truth can. This is low. The truth can sometimes. Okay, we'll do it low. The truth can sometimes hurt the people close to you. I try not to say what'll break them into. He's throwing me off. Let's try that one more time. Here we go. The truth can sometimes hurt the people close to you. I try not to say what'll break them into. The answer is nothing right in front of you. But I can if you want to. But it's all right here. But it's all right here. The answer is not clear. The silence is sincere. I try to hold my tongue, but my tongue's already there. You curse the downward rings that nobody bought for you, but I would if I could. And it's all right here. And it's all right here. And it's all right here.
it's all right here, that it's all right here, that it's all right here, that it's all right here.
Sorry about that. That was kind of rough. You should always practice before you play in front of people. You should always do that. You should always do that. Practice your instruments.
I'll tell you what. Let's wrap this up tonight with the song that our friend Phil Lee wrote. A song that I love, and it's for anybody that has ever spent any time in a trailer. You don't have to admit it, but actually, trailers are in right now, in case you hadn't noticed. But this one's called Night in the Box. I got a little place out on Highway 10. You got to duck your head when you walk in. Walk 3 steps, lay down flat. Girl, the little box is where it's at. Everybody knows this trailer rocks. Don't you want to spend the night in a box? Well, it ain't much, but I call it home. It's got a microwave and a telephone. No room to fight or disagree. No room to do nothing but hug and kiss on me. Everybody knows this trailer rocks. Don't you want to spend the night in the box? All the folks roll into trailer parks. They got nasty little young'uns and cars on blocks. No need to be so snobby or be unkind. A night in the box is gonna change your mind. There was a little lady, she lived on a hill. She had a aeroplane and an iron will. She had a rich old man with lots of cash. She looked down her nose at the trailer trash. She had $1 million in blue chip stocks and threw it all away for a night in the box. Oh, I guess I came unplugged. Even though this is when you're playing acoustic, they call it an unplugged show. It's not supposed to be that unplugged. Well, all the folks roll into trailer parks. They got nasty little young'uns and cars on blocks. No need to be so snobby or be unkind. A night in the box is gonna change your mind. Is this a hard luck story? No, it's not. I got a place to hide when things get hot. I got a place to lurk when things get bleak. Lots of nosy neighbors and they want to peek, but they don't come a knocking when the trailer rocks. Don't you want to spend the night in the box? It's got a lot of soul and it smells like socks. Don't you want to spend the night in the box? All right. Thank y'all for coming and being a part of this family living room, sort of like a family, the Staehely family sitting around. Come on up here, Christian, and take a bow and give me a hug. Give your daddy a hug. Christian Staehely, everybody.